Okay, so I have this data and I'm going to get some descriptive statistics. There's a couple of ways you can do this. If you go to data and you don't see data analysis, you can actually put it in here as an add-in. You can go to File, you can go to Options, and then Add-ins, and Excel add-ins, go. And be sure Analysis Tool Pack is checked. Don't worry if you don't see it because I'm going to show you the manual way to do it. But if you have that and you use the data analysis, you can do Descriptive Statistics. You can click and highlight your data. And I have labels in the first row. I want my summary statistics, so I check that. Where do I want to output this? I'll output it right here. And then I click OK, and it gives me all my information, my mean, my standard deviation, median. There is no mode, that's what that means. But I can do the same thing over here. So for the mean, I start with the equal, then average, and I highlight those values, and then I close the parentheses. So that's for my average. My median equals median, and then I highlight those for my median. My standard deviation, stdev.s, or without the s, because this is a sample. If you have an older Excel, I highlight those. And then I already know there's not a mode, but let's just go ahead and show the formula. And that's what this means. There is no mode. I can find, notice what I did here is I kind of highlighted these, that this is the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then this is the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I kind of highlighted these to separate them. And the reason why I did that is because I can see that the first quartile would be in the middle of this top, 11.1. Quartile 2 is just simply the median, and then quartile 3 would be the middle of these values here. Okay, so Excel does have these formulas where you can go in and you can do quartile, and you can highlight, and then comma 1 for quartile 1. And sometimes this works okay, but let's see what it gives me here. Quartile.exe, and highlight all of these, and comma 3 for quartile 3. Sometimes it rounds weird, but this one actually did perfectly, so that worked out nicely. All right, so then it wants you to find this Pearson coefficient of skewness, and to do that, you can type in Excel equal. I'm going to open a parentheses, and then this 3, so 3 times, open a parentheses, my mean minus my median, close the mean minus the median, close the 3 times, and then divided by my standard deviation. So I'm just copying this formula to reference these cells, and I get this value. For the software method, there is actually a built-in function, skew, and then I highlight these values, and I close my parentheses, and I get the 2.316 rounded.